Okay. With Ashlands pretty much confirmed to be near with the last walk and talk and everything, I'm going to start off a small casual miniseries again. And this one is just going to be really feeling the last bits of Hilder's quest in terms of the modifiers that I have not seen before. And that would be sort of very casual side of things. So I'm going to take my old solo Mistlands character Fleur here. We're going to do a new world. We're going to type in this seed, which was normally a mistake, but I actually checked it out and it looks really cool. For, let's see, we're going to do scene and scouting. So I'm going to talk about a bunch of Hilder stuff. I'm also going to talk about a bunch of scouting advice. And I'm going to take a bunch of screenshots, you know. This is all about scenery. This is all about a seed that would be really good purely on a build server. So, people wanted to do build server shenanigans. This would be perfect. Now let's manage this, move it to local. And let's go to world modifiers. Here's what I would do. I'm going to keep everything normal. Raid rate 0. Passive enemies. That's it. That's it. Now, on a build server, I might want to up the resource rate, but I really just want to take this old character in to see the sights and talk about my understanding of scouting, because I haven't really done videos on scouting before. What to look for in a Valheim seed, biome to biome, and what have you. So, let's go for it. It's going to be good to just bring this old character. A lot of run and jump levels. I mean, they should be both 100. I'm mainly going to go out for a fashionable look, and I'm going to talk about a variety of stuff. Even before I really see anything of note to talk about, scouting-wise. I want to talk about specifically the Mistwalker, my favorite weapon, and how it's still optimal, but in certain situations. Now, of course, we don't know how things are going to be Ashlands-wise, but my latest run, I didn't make a Mistwalker. I had sword levels. I should have made a Mistwalker. I definitely should have made a Mistwalker. Still went deathless. Not even a deathless, like, permadeath style run. Went deathless anyway. Feels good. Should have made a Mistwalker, though. And I'll explain why when we actually get in and we have not much going on, but the long and short of it is it's really good for stamina swap and infested mines if you have a variety of seekers to just smack up. Just efficient making the kills. Okay, here we are. Should rain. Eighth is there. Not really interested in that. Well, first thing you're going to do when you come into a world normally, register Eikthyr, check things out, pick up stones and twigs. Of course, do the usual, get your wood, get your mushrooms and your raspberries, all that usual stuff. But number one would be find coast. And of course, you're going to want to see where the sky meets through the forest line to see if there's a field there, which is going to be good for finding boars. But it's also going to be really good for finding the coastline. You want the coastline for flint. So we're going to go out here. And yeah, already I picked this seed to be very cool in a variety of ways. But would you look at that? We found coast. So flint's here, and we can directly jump from stone axe to flint axe. Don't even have to make the stone axe. You can go right to flint axe. There's also on these bare stone hills, there's going to be just a lot of bare stone if you need that to make your hoe early or upgrade your hammer earlier. That's going to be convenient on these slopes here. Now, you see how there's like not many trees visible from over this cliff here? I'm thinking that there's going to be a field up here. So we go up here. Yep, there's a field up here. Excellent. Fields are really good because you can see boar. A lot of boar in there. There's going to be a lot of boar around a runestone if it says lore about a boar. Or boars just in general. Let's take them out. I forgot there's passive mode on. They're not going to aggro. Rip boars. Oh well. Didn't have to kill them. We can just walk by. These boars are interesting. Even if they are starred, which they're not because they're too close to spawn. They're going to not go too far from this stone here. So they're not going to be very good to tame. Now, of course, we also like fields because of scouting. Yes, scouting's great. I love that I can see that there's rivers there. I picked this seed because it was very aquatic. There's an old building over there that's easy to see. There could be bees in there, which is very good. Gotta get that honey production going. You'll be rewarded for honey overproduction by the end game. Ooh, feathers is always nice. I'm not gonna gather any of that. Don't need it. But yeah, just honey glazed chicken's really good for just adventuring around doing nothing. There's Corwood here. Very cool. Very nice. Y'all look at the views already. That is beautiful. Shift F3. Let's go Mistwalker Serpent Scale Shield just for the aesthetic view. Hit that F12 button. Take a screenshot. Beautiful. There we go. So there's Corwood here. If you take a couple of Corwood off of this, you can make yourself a sitting log, and that will give you +1 comfort, which is very nice. So when looking for this sort of stuff, just look in the distance for these. You'll notice it pretty much immediately, but it's good to have just because of that +1 comfort early. You'll know it's Corwood because the logs are round instead of just planks. They're rectangular prisms, I guess. So let's see. I'm trying to see now in the distance, again, something good for beginners. What types of trees are in the distance? You can see all these trees are pretty much the same. These are beech trees. There are going to be some slightly different ones, but they're going to be a little shorter. Of course, the birch here, and then there's also the thick oaks. Those are, of course, good for fine wood, but we're going to ignore that now. We're going to continue down this area until we get to maybe something different. I also want to see how this oh, look, an oak. What's that? Oh, it's a ruined building. But yeah, I want to see what's going on with the views, see how they are. Probably, yeah, I should take some stone just to make myself a little fire to get rested. Let's go to that building down there. Very cool. Yeah, just give myself some 10 minutes here. Why not? No bees in here either. It's unfortunate. So yeah, ever since Mistlands update, one-handed swords have no multi-target damage penalty, so they effectively get cleave as well, which is very nice. And we got another building over there. There's a deer. Cool. Ah. That's Eikthyr over there. You can tell by the platform, and if you see a bunch of stones all surrounding themselves in like a circle, and they're not particularly tall, that's Eikthyr. There are unbreakable stones that appear in a circle of 5, and no Eikthyr in there. Ooh, something cool here. You want to look out for these in the meadows because very often they are bone fragments underneath. And it's a very good way of getting maybe an early quality 2 club, which is going to be useful in the Black Forest and beyond. Especially getting those club levels. Oh, the bird still runs away from you in passive mobs mode. I guess they're not mobs, right? Really cool little delta here. Ah, we can see here. Now the tree line looks different. That's a sign of the next biome, the Black Forest. Gotta be careful when you go in there. You definitely want to go in there once you're geared up from the meadows. Get yourself some production ready for smelting and all of that, but that depends on how quickly you get through the actual meadows progression. Let's get over to the Black Forest, why not? We have a rune stone there. That's cool. Wow, look at this. Yeah, the aquatic nature of this. Oh, it's a meadows rune stone. I've not seen that rune stone before. That's cool. At least I haven't seen it in person, in character. Nice little river crossing here. Very beautiful. When you're in Black Forest here, you're going to want to be marking copper, particularly by either near your home base, which you want to make near the coast and kind of, but not too far, but not too close to the Black Forest. So you want waterways and you want kind of nearby, but not too far from Black Forest. So right over there would be a pretty good spot for base, because you can carve sail up in here, and then you can get your coastal copper, which is right here. Well, initially you'll be running for it, you know, but that's fine. That's easy. Easy enough. And yeah, you can tell it's copper even from afar because they have these shiny parts trickled throughout here. Yeah. Let's keep going now. Hello, Grey Dwarf. So yeah, you can see copper because it's a little metallic compared to the rock beneath. No metal. Here, yeah. Nothing there. Copper deposit there. Ah. Aha. Let's see, let's pause here. You see this? Tiny bit. It's almost unnoticeable. But there's blue mist in the distance. You can see it again here. Blue mist here, blue mist there. That means there's something cool over there. That's the game saying, hey, there's something over here, maybe you should check it out. And in our case, this is a troll cave. So I noticed the cave entrance from afar. It's on its own little raised piece of land, and after a few dozen hours, the cave entrance will be unmistakable. There are always going to be 1 to 3 bone fragments in front, and there may or may not be. There's a 50% that there's going to be a cute little troll here. Let's do something funny. See how much damage we get. 200. Oh, man. And now he sees me, of course. That's fine. Goodbye. They have 600 HP normally. Bye-bye. So yeah, now you can see the trees down there. Because we're in the Black Forest. You can see, hey, there's meadows over there. So if you need to get back into meadows safely, you know how to see that. In a troll cave, if there is a troll, there's treasure. Well, most likely treasure. If there's no troll, there's going to be no treasure. Here we have a troll, we've got treasure. That can be very good for progression, especially bone-wise, especially gems-wise. It's going to be particularly nice. Goodbye. What's my sword level looking like? 74? That's nice. Crossbows, 47. Ah, yes, yes. Not quite maxed out on certain things. Troll caves are also going to have this generation on the back. It has to come with this generation on the back. And so after a while, you could possibly even notice a troll cave from the back because of this rounded out cliffside generation. This rounded out cliffside generation is what every single cute little dungeon instance has to have with it. Every single one. So you'll be aware of this from frost caves to troll caves to mistlands, infested mines sometimes. It's there. And if you see this, there's something going on. If you see the blue mist, there's something going on in the Black Forest. Let's take to the high ground and see what's up. Wow, beautiful views, I must say. Really cool. Let's take another cute little screenshot. Why not? Okay. Wow, really cool. Let's keep moving on. Let's get some more wood just in case when my rested runs out. There we go. Still Black Forest up ahead. Seems like with the emptiness, we're approaching the coast. Yeah. So if you're flat ground in Black Forest, and you see like a very empty sky instead of more trees, depending on how far you are out from spawn, you're either at the coast, or you have plains in the distance, which is scary sometimes coming from early game. Okay, we have another troll cave here. See if we can't get a funny arbalest one-shot this time. Oh, there might not be a troll in here. Again, no troll means no treasure. There could be valuables on the ground, though. Amber pearls. Rubies. Very cool. Yellow mushrooms are great as well. This building is a skeleton building. Grey Dwarf towers will be complete and roofed. Skeleton buildings will be very square, unroofed type structures. If you see one that's kind of L-shaped, that might be a Brute and Bee building, which is really cool. There's going to be a Grey Dwarf Brute. There could be a bunch of skeletons outside. There could be a beehive in there. It's very rare Black Forest structure. I hope to be able to see that. Of course, that thing in the distance glowing purple is a Grey Dwarf nest. There's another one there. It's important for progressing to the next boss, the Elder. Oh. That could be a Brute and Bee building right there. It's L-shaped. That could be it. There's another troll cave. You can tell by that entrance there. See if I can get on this tree. Yeah, we're going to get a little wet, but it was a good effort. Nope, just skeletons again. That's fine. Wasn't as L-shaped as I thought. It was just a ruined cube. These structures are interesting. More than not, there's going to be a single Grey Dwarf around them. That's it, though. No treasure chest, no nothing. Just a single Grey Dwarf. Let's go get rested again. If you don't see anything nearby and you have carve only, don't go out and sail. You could encounter a nasty serpent or just have terrible wind, terrible weather, and then get yourself into a biome that you are not prepared for, like the plains. So, not worth it. Oh, the deer saw me. Interesting. We've got more meadows over there. See if we can get any further south with some... Maybe over there on this islands, because sometimes when you're looking out, certain objects don't render unless you're really close. So let's get out to these little tiny islands here and then see if something pops up. Nothing so far. Let's get out to these rocks here. And yes, even this one. Still nothing. That's fair. Maybe that one will be the true test. Bunch of rocks over there. That they could also show something. Like, swimming out to these rocks could reveal a coastal leviathan, which could be pretty good for getting a nice early abyssal harpoon. Or I guess Razor, if you're feeling like that. We have a skeleton building over there. We were just over there, though. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything further proper south. Let's check it out. Really cool little area. What a lovely seed. Well, there is land over there. I see land. Some islands there too. That island might be revealing. Let's get some stam and then swim over there. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. That's fair. It's always worth a look. There's rock here. Let's keep moving along the coast. We have another one of these structures here. Not as valuable in the Black Forest because you can just take out skeletons for bones. But yeah, there's an example with one of these structures with a skeletal remain under it. Or skeletal remnant, I guess. Ah, there's a brute tower. There's a Grey Dwarf tower proper. There might be an Elder Vegvisser there. There's going to be a bunch of Grey Dwarfs, perhaps a few starred ones. We'll also most likely have a brute. There's a brute. And there's a Vegvisser. Oh, where is he? Oh, he's far. And the cool thing as well is that you have a chest in here. The barrel's alright. You know, it's just okay. Some additional stuff. Sometimes you can get tin in it. Not terribly interesting. More meadows. Maybe I should try to get to a black forest and sleep in the troll cave entrance. Maybe. We'll see. Ah, come on, let me up. There we go. Alright, back to the meadows. Nice and peaceful with this lantern and Mistwalker combo. Definitely not going to be too peaceful for a beginner trying to make your way back home. Suppose pre-Aether kill is just Greylings, which is not going to be too concerning. Oh, hello, Nex. Very nice. I wonder if we'll have anything more interesting. Oh, we got another borestone. There's another one of those potential bone fragment things. Oh, we got a skeleton here. Yeah, at night in the meadows, skeletons can spawn under these things. Gotta keep yourself aware of that if you're, well, new. We have mountains there. Very cool indeed. Ah, well, got an island just south of there. Perhaps that land curves around. Oh, it looks like it does. Scouting at my level, of course, or if you're comfortable with going into the mountains pretty early, you can go up and see what's up here. There's some black forest, you can tell. Any firs that aren't covered by snow, it's going to be more black forest. Oh, I'm missing some wood. Yoink. I need more wood again. What am I doing? There we go. This might be a good spot. That's pretty cool. You can see a big mountain over there. Not a bad view. Not especially amazing with the Grey Dwarf in the way, but it's pretty nice. Got the moon. Campfire. I know I could probably find an even better spot up here. Ah, yes. The Fenring. Dangerous creatures. Dangerous. Except not really. Don't let the sneak middle mouse fool you. These things are really just not terribly dangerous. What are dangerous are wolf packs. You find yourself a wolf pack at night, well, you could just be dead. This is just a regular grouping of wolves, nothing to be too scared about, unless you're very new. But, wolf packs in like 5 to 6 numbers? Oh no, scary. Don't want to be in the mountains at night because of them. Especially get yourself a 1-star, maybe you get yourself a 2-star, maybe yourself you get, you know, a nightmare scenario of 1 2-star and 2 1-stars, and it's just about nothing you can do. Pop bone mass and pray. Yeah. Brutal. Another Fenring. That's interesting. Oh, that didn't do much damage at all. How strange. Okay. I thought I would get the sneak attack modifier. What happened? How utterly odd. Love scouting on some decent mountains. It's try to see what the terrain is from the distance. Looks like that mountain I'll be able to access just by land, maybe. Let's head over to it, why don't we? Might have to go around. Might not. I'd love to see the views from the top of that mountain. Might have to swim a little bit, but that's fine. Ah, yes, another roofed, solid structure, another Grey Dwarf tower. Got some copper next to it. Yep, tiny bit of swimming, nothing we can't do. Hopefully this mountain, I'll be able to talk about mountain scouting proper. There's quite a bit to talk about in terms of mountains. But the main thing is really just looking for mountains. Specific types can only generate certain things which you need to progress. And the main thing is height. You want a mountain that's tall, like really good size. Hey, do I want to swim? Yeah, why not? Mountains that are 100 meters or above can generate frost caves, and they can also generate obsidian. Mountains that are 120 meters or above can generate silver, which is key. Now, if you're doing kart gaming, which you probably are, then you want one that's not just a spike, basically. You don't want a sharp-angled triangular mountain. You want one with a pretty smooth gradient to try to get the cart down the mountain without potentially it just breaking or getting caught on everything. Yeah. You just want a smooth descent down. See, I'm looking up to try to see if the mountain is nearby. Maybe it's over there. Okay, this looks like it goes uphill a little bit. Let's keep going in this direction then. Ah! This is a Grey Dwarf ruin with a shaman. It'll have a shaman, it'll have a chest, always. It'll always have a bunch of regular Grey Dwarfs as well. Pretty much always worth fighting, always worth the treasure. Let's keep going up, see if there's a mountain to be had. When the Black Forest just keeps going up, up, up like this, pretty good sign that there's a mountain, even if you can't see it. You might be in the foothills of one. Oh, maybe not. We have more meadows here. Mountain. Mountain alert. Wow, beautiful. Green sky like that means it's almost daytime. And a green sky would also mean the opposite, once it's getting close to nighttime. Yeah, we got a nice mountain here. Let's see if I can't scout for anything on the side, other than, well, drakes. Trying to look for specifically frost caves. Ooh, this generation is interesting. There could be ruins on top of here. I'm not 100% sure. Nope, there's not. Oh, a frost cave. Cool. It's like a frost cave in a valley. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Trying to see if maybe there's some other frost caves. Frost caves are very easy to notice from below. Of course, they're even easier to notice from above, but that's something that anybody can do. Oh, I don't have the wood. That's fine. See if I can't notice some... hello? You two gonna fight? No? I want to notice Frost Cave from below. It might start blizzarding on me, which would be unfortunate. I'm not seeing one. It's like a partially sunken runestone or buried. Ooh, and a mirror. Ah, it's the Drake runestone, yeah. Let's go around, see if I can't find a better view of a frost cave jutting out from the cliff. Almost out rested, but I guess that's fine. Got a drake nest down there. You can tell by the purple egg. That's not particularly difficult scouting. There's a lesson to be had here. Let's go down. See this generation where the ruins is on top? Mountain ruins, not frost caves, but just mountain ruins in general. You'll be able to tell because it very weirdly juts out, but it's angular. You remember how the troll cave one had very rounded off artificial cliff line? This one is somewhat angular, especially at the top there. You've got some sharp angles. That's how you know that you're going to have mountain ruins on the top. Hello, wolf. Yes, mountain ruins. And of course, you can see how it also carves out cliffside here. Not seeing any frost caves. That could be one, but no, it's a boulder. More meadows down there. It's nice and green. That looks like it's Frost Cave right there. Yep, that's a Frost Cave right there. Plain and simple. Alright, I'm going to take you guys over to right below the Frost Cave. There it is. Remember that rounded out artificial cliff line? Yep, that's a Frost Cave. Plain and simple. No jagged edges, no nothing. Just Frost Cave. Yeah. So we're going to get a bunch of stam. And we're just going to hop our way up there and just see the cool little Frost Cave up there. Looks like maybe Black Forest across the way. I don't think it's swamp. Yeah, it's probably Black Forest judging by the elder location. Alright, let's go up. Couldn't quite make it. Let's stop here and get stamina back. You get any surface with like a little patch of color in a biome that isn't Mistlands. See this little patch of white here. You're pretty much set to just stand on it and regain some stam. And voila, here's the Frost Cave. Another mountain ruins. Let's just go up to the top. See if I can't get a very cool looking view from the top. Another runestone. Cool mountain root spot. That would be a sick build right there. That would be nice. Oh yeah, very nice. Let's go up. Oh. Rounded off cliffside. Frost cave. Not just any frost cave. The Howling Cavern. Cool. Nice, there's a mini-boss in here. Very cool. You can tell, of course, by the blue flaming braziers that this is a special dungeon. A golem. Let's just all coexist, why not? If you see these little structures, sometimes you'll have skeletons in them, sometimes you'll have golems wake up right next to them. It's very likely that you'll have that combo of skeletons and... Skeletons and, golems. Let's just stand on you for a moment. Oh, come on. I want to stand on you. No! Sir. Stop moving like that. I'm gonna slide off, aren't I? Well. Oh well. Pretty neat screenshot, even if we're being a little silly. Let's be on the Drake now. Oh, come on. Oh well. Might as well try to do a Frost Cave from below style of scouting. If you see this almost symmetrical but with one very almost triangular jet coming out of it, that's a Frost Cave. That's the top of the Frost Cave. If you see this down there with a again, the rounded off generation, you can tell that from above, but also this very weird top, which is a rounded off entranceway with some just equal up on both sides, like knobs around it. Let's actually get a better view. But you'll be able to recognize this after a while. See, we kind of have 5 parts here. The main entranceway, and then 4 surrounding sections here. And it's always going to look like that for certain types of frost caves. See if I can't cross a body of water. I'm trying to go over there, further east to Elderland. I don't know if I'm going to have enough stam, but I'm going to try. A little bit more, a little bit more. Well, let's go. Should have went full Fenris, but that's okay. Unfortunate fog. Very unfortunate. We are starting to go over ocean now, which is nice. We can see on the actual map. Ah, we've made it. And there's a burial chamber down there. You can tell because there's stairs going to the earth. We also have what seems to be a shaman ruins here. Shaman and treasure. Let's go over and see if that's true, even through the fog. Approaching the ruins. We have a treasure chest and a shaman. Yep. Excellent. Alright, we've made landfall. Now let's check out the elders, see if we can recognize what an elder area looks like, even if you don't have the Vegvisir, if you're somewhere yonder. I'm going to show you guys what it is, what it looks like. I'm sure most of you guys in the audience, you know very well what all of this looks like already. Let's get some aesthetic going in this fog here. There's the Elder. 4 pillars, nice fire in the middle. That's Elder. And we can get rested here. It's just a fantastic spot to build underneath. It's an indestructible area on top. You can just dig underneath it, provided it's not by the coast, which this one isn't. And then you can just make yourself a raid-proof base underneath. Build yourself some portals to try to get out elsewhere, wherever you want to be. But yeah, very nice, very smooth. Ah, plains. I knew it was plains even before seeing it on the map. Because again, when you have just sky and no tree line, it's either coastline or plains. In our case, it's plains. This is why you want to be careful about it. Oh, Skeeto, come here. Come here. Ah. No. Gotcha. Those trees in the distance means swamps. And you'll actually be able to see from high above on a mountain whether or not there's a decent swamp or not by the number of these, well, what look like archipelago, but aren't. It looks like just a bunch of small islands down there for the swamps. But that's not true. That only looks like that from a distance. Ooh, a plains runestone. Let's see what that says. Cool. Ah, yes. This is the Flametal runestone from Ashlands. Very nice. Getting closer and closer. Well, that's a full encampment in the distance. You can tell by the towers and the many bonfires. Ah, that raised area there, you can see by the torch, but without the structure of the sunken crypt, that is a Draugr area. Might come with a runestone, it might not, but it's definitely going to come with some Draugr. Ooh, we have a potential Yagluth Vegvisir area. Any sort of odd stone structure around here could have a Yagluth Vegvisir. They're very rare in Valheim. I think I see one. Maybe, maybe not. Nope. It's not here. Oh well. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. It's always worth looking when you see these weird stone structures in the plains. So yeah, not quite an archipelago. Let's do some interesting swamp scouting. I'm going to look for turnip seeds. The bane of many people's first playthroughs. Okay, well, this is what they look like. Sometimes they can be in the crack of large ancient trees, kind of like how this crack here, you can see. But they'll be larger and good enough to fit some of these turnip seeds here. Yeah. This is an extremely convenient one if there weren't plains right there, but still. Relative to, like, its own swamp in a vacuum. Pretty convenient. Let's see if I can also find an abomination from distance. Because that one tricks a lot of new people too. Definitely tricked me. Hey look, more turnip seeds. How lucky. So this is what a normal stump in a swamp looks like. Very simple. Stumps are going to look like that. Stumps are oftentimes going to be a lot smaller than that. What the fuck? More turnip seeds. Great. Ah, look. Another Draugr thing with runestone this time. Still looking for an A-bomb. We got a blob over there. Nice green fellow. Sometimes A-bombs, you'll just turn the corner of one of these large trees and it'll pop up. And that's scary. If you don't know what's going on. Still trying to see one. It'll be a little bit smaller than your average swamp stump. And it'll kind of move a little bit after a while, and it'll release some gas that you'll be able to see. It's like it's breathing almost. Quite creepy. Quite terrifying. Very fun, very fair boss. Excellent design. Great loot. Mechanical and aesthetic. One of my favorite mobs in the entire game. Just fantastic design. I don't see it. I don't see an A-bomb around here. Let's keep looking for one. More turnip seeds? Oh my god. Just turnip heavy. So many turnips in this biome. Ridiculous. There's an A-bomb. See how it's kind of striped? But it also has that slight gas. Sometimes there it is. There's the gas. Yeah, it's like it's breathing. Yeah, creepy. Such a creepy mob, man. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Let's go kill it. Yeah. Would have been faster with Black Metal Sword, or especially Crom, but Mistwalker for the aesthetic does the job just fine. Really nice. Let's move on from this damp and dreary place. I think I saw those turnip seeds before. What? I didn't see those. Okay. Alright, just the god of turnip seeds in this swamp. Yeah, okay. Fine. There's another A-bomb. Okay. Another A-bomb right there. Very nice, very neat. Let's just get on up to it. You know, let's just get up close. I don't think it's going to be properly accurate because of the passive mobs thing, but very cool. Very nice. How freaky is that? This thing has really terrible pathing, so you should be pretty good if you accidentally aggro one. Sometimes I accidentally aggro one too. You just don't really notice it after a while. It just kind of wanders around. You'll be able to notice it when it's woken up pretty easily, I'd imagine. See if we can't get out of here. Hang on. Alright, I'm back again. Let's keep it moving. Good sight here, these round swamp towers. These could have bone mass Vegavisirs, but they almost always have a body pile in them. There could be a Draugr elite up there. There could be some Draugrs. Those Draugr elites could be starred. It could be a nightmare. But yeah, we got some Draugr up here. Could also be a treasure chest. Aha! With some iron heads. There could be chain in here, valuables, all sorts of good stuff. That over there, I think everybody might know. 2 torches out front with this blocky structure. That is a sunken crypt. That's what you need for the majority of your iron. It's classic. And got really dark, so looks like we're headed into proper nighttime here in the swamp. When you see it just hit real darkness in the swamp, it's either going to be nighttime soon or it's going to be daytime soon. Let's keep it moving. Got some skeletons, all sorts of cute nighttime spawns, and swamp just loves to spawn shit all the time. Ah yes, more of these classic Draugr here with the runestone. Classic stuff. Seems like there's some mountains and land over there. That's interesting. Swamps at night, for scouting, you want to be aware of the sky. In a section, I don't exactly know how large a section is, but there can be a maximum of 2 wraiths in one swamp section. So keep an eye out for these dark blue fellas up in the sky. You can take them out with fire arrows just fine. Oh, hello. There's one. Very cool. I wish their trophy glue blue as well. That would be fantastic. But yeah, every wraith has to descend and spiral like this. Hello. How interesting. I kind of want the chain. Ooh. I thought I would have one-shot him. Oh well. I'll take the chain. It's interesting. Maybe the way that passive mobs work is that they see me, they just don't do anything. So he wasn't... he was aggroed, but he wasn't at the same time. Like, I don't get the sneak attack modifier, right? Very strange. Usually, if you see one sunken crypt in a swamp, there's going to be a bunch of others. It's pretty rare that you have a limited crypt swamp, but it is possible. Especially with swamps that are pretty thin like this. It's possible. Oh, we got an A-bomb there. Okay, I'm just going to move on from here. Let the A-bomb wander around. Ah, that over there, fire. Now, we are getting close to the plains. So, those, if they're triangular in nature, those are bonfires. So, gotta be careful. Those are fulling camps. That's a fulling camp. But, if it was just a inverse triangle, very thin and skinny, looking just like a random fire plume, that would be surtlings, which is very good for coal farms. Yes, we're heading back to the fulling camp here. Let's give it a look. Let's actually get in there. Ooh, is that a 2-star? No, that's sad. I wish it was. We got a fulling camp here. Yeah, you always got to keep an eye out for those, the tops of the fulling shaman staffs to really understand that there is a shaman there. Berserkers are going to be pretty obvious. You're going to know. You're going to know. Got to be careful though, because there's all this flax and barley that are going to body block and just be annoying visually. You got to be very careful. Try to get all angles when you're scouting a fulling camp. But definitely don't be this close. I'm only being this close because of, well, passive mobs. Very cool, very nice. Let's get right up to this berserker and say hi. Hello. Cool. Very nice. Yoink that, absolutely. This tower here is going to have a bunch of fullings, but this one is not necessarily going to have anything interesting. There's going to be a treasure chest at the top, some fullings on the ground, and at the all around the base entrance of this place. It's probably going to be a treasure chest up top, but yeah, this is not a very interesting fulling structure. It's nice to place a portal, so if you want to raid and rebuild so that you can get ready to attack the fulling camp, you could absolutely make a temporary outpost here and turn it into a farm even. That's fine. But Not entirely the best structure overall for Fullings. There is one that guarantees a totem, which is really good, but let's keep it moving. Let's see. What else is on this continent? What else do we got? I want to see. Let's build myself a nice little campfire for resting. I wish we could cultivate these plains flowers. We can't quite do that. It's kind of sad. Like, even if it was just in the plains, that would be cool. Oh well. Alright, let's go out and explore. I want to find some spots that are truly jaw-dropping. Got shaman and chest here. Yep. Yeah, I want to find some really cool screenshots. We're back in the meadows. Could find something neat. I would consider, unless you got some good walls up, this to be just an okay spot for building a base. Of course, you wouldn't do this like this far out from spawn, but I mean, just in general, just proximity to Black Forest and coast is pretty solid. Not big enough field for my tastes because there's so much easy gathering when you first starting out in the fields, especially in co-op. It's just convenient. Maybe I should head back to this primary land just because of how it's just gorgeous. Like all the initial waterways and cliffs and views. Definitely gonna have to head back there. What's going on over here? We got more of these corewood areas. It's possible that there are bees there sometimes. Not this time, but it is possible. That's an interesting area. Let's check it out. Strange little island up here. And there's land up there. Cool. So that's an easy sail over there to get to that land. That's nice. Good to know. Oh. That must be, yeah, that's that mountain. Green sky, so it's almost daytime. Beautiful view with that. Yeah. Easy screenshot. But yeah, good to know when there's easy sailing like this, even with Carve. It's like, oh, another mountain out there. Cool. Very nice. But that view is amazing. See if we can get another one. Yeah, these'll make my thumbnails amazing. At least Valheim related thumbnails, you know. Goodbye. Sorry. Not sorry. That island would be pretty good to build a base on, considering there's Black Forest here. Again, we're too far out for any normal progression bases, but it'd still be pretty neat. You got this wonderful mountain view. I wonder how we can get back over there. I might have to sail. Yeah, let's not kill these guys. Obviously, well, when you see land right there across the river, very simple. Even if there's ocean there and risk of serpents, it's pretty convenient. You're not going to have any risk. You know where the land is, obviously. That's easy, safe sailing if I've ever seen one. But yeah, you can see ocean. I glided over that ocean. What a nice mountain. There's the burial chamber I saw. Gliding down. Wow, very nice. Let's finish off this little island here. Oh, and with this, I actually know what type of generation this is. It's kind of east-west generation. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's an easy way back over there other than just sailing across that point. That's fine. I do plan to carve sail through the little rivers of this area. I think that would be just a fantastic time. Let me just clear up this area here, just make a loop proper, and then I'll bring the carve back. Or I'll take carve mats and sail around. Here we've made the loop. Alright. So now I just need to get back over there. Get back into these cool waterways. I think that'll be the end of episode 1 of Scenes and Scouting. Wow. With the root though? Oh man, I don't know, dude. It looks so good. Here, we're in daytime. Let's do the Serpent Scale Shield. Super cool. Alright. Thank you for watching part 1. And part 2 will be carve sailing and all these beautiful valleys here. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll explore the cliffs and then I'll carve sail just to see the view from a different perspective. Either way, I need a carve. Alright. See you next time. Bye.